Hello, my gems. It is January 5th, 2019, and we're going to read. We are reading Alice in Wonderland. I know, you're excited, right? Yeah, I know, geez, a hot looking mess, but you know what? At the end of the day, you come home, you take off your makeup, you pull back your hair, and you put on your sweats because, you've earned it. So, now, back to our story. Chapter 1 is Down the Rabbit Hole. It was a sunny day, and Alice was sitting on the bank of the river with her sister. The heat made her feel quite tired, and it was getting rather boring with nothing to do. Alice was just wondering if she could muster the energy to pick daisies for a daisy chain when a white rabbit with pink eyes dashed past. Alice didn't think much about it until she heard it mutter to itself, oh dear, I shall be late." And then, when it took a watch out of its jacket pocket, Alice really did sit up and take notice. Alice followed the rabbit across the field and watched it disappear down a rabbit hole. Without a thought about the consequences, Alice climbed down after it. The hole began as a tunnel, but soon became steeper until Alice was falling, as if she were in a well. It seemed that she was falling very slowly, for Alice had plenty of time to look around her. The sides of the well were filled with cupboards and shelves. Alice managed to read a jar that said orange marmalade on it, but found that it was empty. "I have fallen so far that I may reach the other side of the earth," Alice thought to herself. "Wouldn't that be fun?" Alice fell for so long that she started to doze off when suddenly she hit the ground with a bump. A long, dark passage stretched ahead, and the white rabbit scurried along, still fretting about being late. Alice followed, but the rabbit rushed off, and she was left alone in the long hallway with doors along each side. A little three-legged table made of glass stood before her with a key on the top. Alice tried the key in all of the locks, but none of the doors opened. What was she to do? Then she noticed a low curtain with a small door behind it. The key was a perfect fit, and the little door swung open. The door was too small to climb through, so Alice knelt down to have a look. A passage led to the loveliest garden with bright flowers and sparkling fountains. How she longed to be there, away from this dark hallway. "If only I could close up like a telescope," she thought Alice. "Perhaps I could if I thought hard enough about it. So many strange things are happening today." Alice clambered to her feet and noticed something new. A little bottle stood on the table, which I'm sure was not there before. The bottle had a label on it that said, "Drink me," in large letters. Alice was not so stupid. The bottle might contain poison, and Alice did not want to become a warning to other children. But the bottle was not marked poison, so she took a tiny sip. It tasted delicious, and soon she had drunk it all. "How very curious," said Alice. "I feel like I'm closing up like a telescope." Sure enough, she had shrunk to the size of a doll. The table leg was now vast beside her, but at least she could fit through the door and reach the lovely garden. That's it for today, my gems. We will read some more tomorrow night. Good night. I love you more. Hugs, kisses, miss you, mean it. Ditto.